Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Now, tonight I'm going to come to you with my childhood dolls, how they turned out and everything. I think they turned out just gorgeous. I'm in love with them, once again. One is my childhood doll. The other one came out at the same time, I would say, around the same time. So let's take a look at them anyways. There they are. Aren't they beautiful? I think they're just gorgeous. Let me get up closer on them for you so you can see them. Those sweet little faces of theirs, they're just gorgeous. Look at that. Look at those sweet little faces. Now, what have I done to them? I washed their hair. I did put a little bit of curlers in there, but it didn't really take, the hair didn't take well, but I like this anyway, so I'm okay with it. My doll here seems to have more like a honey blonde, where this one here has like a, this one here has more like a silvery blonde to me, you know, a lighter blonde, where this is more like a honey blonde. I also made her some, it's the 1970s, so I gave her some knee socks because it reminded me of myself and the Brady Bunch girls. And I found her a pair of shoes. I gave her a little pair of yellow panties underneath, so she has that on. This little gal, I put a new elastic in her, ooh, she's going places. I put a new elastic in her tights, and she has the lines that go up the back, which really remind me, like I've talked about on my video many times, my mother asking me if her lines are straight, but these ones here, they're not straight at all. But oh well, that's okay, because it's just the way they go up her leg here. But anyways, it doesn't matter. We're going to turn her around. Whoa, she's going places. Like I say, she has places to go. They're dressed and ready to go. I starched their dresses. They've been starched, so they would have this nice hold to them. There we go. And she has this nice starched dress here with a little bear on her dress. I think she looks absolutely gorgeous. I did give mine a little yellow bow, just like she has her little orange rusty bow there, and I put a little yellow pin in there, and I think they look really good. I think they, oh, let me show that to you. She has her yellow bow. We'll come back so you can see them right from head to toe now. We'll back this up and you can see them right from head to toe. There we are. I think they look just wonderful. They have such a wonderful, wonderful face, cute little face on them. Very dolly-like. I'm proud to have them in my collection. How much are they worth? Nothing, probably. Maybe $5, $10. To me, $1 million. Because why? They come from my childhood. 1969 is when I received her. This is when I got this doll. It was 1969. And it was for my 9th birthday. And so you can go back and find out how old when I was born, 1961. And she's just beautiful, though. And I remember my aunt coming from all the way up north. It took them a while to get to us, and they would only come once a year, and that was in the summer. And it was my birthday's in the summer, and my birthday's in August. And they came down, and they knew it was my birthday. My mom says, if you come down during this time, it's her birthday. So they brought me this doll. They barely got out of the car with her, and I goes, that for me? And then she goes, yeah. And she gave her to me right there, and she had 2 paper bags on her. I remember. You know, as much as I say my memory's not good, there's some things I do know. I remember she was in a paper bag, and I pulled her out, and I just ran off with her. I just loved her. I loved the box. I loved everything about her. And, yeah, she's a beautiful little doll. Just a little play doll. She's probably just from a grocery store, you know. But you know what? That's not it. It's not about the value in that way. It's the value of the memories, that this was my childhood doll. It was, and another thing about it, I was 9 years old. It was the last year I was going to be a single digit. So it has a lot of meaning to me. And so I'm glad I got her. This one I found at a thrift store. And she was complete with everything about her. I couldn't believe that somebody else also kept their doll complete like this. So, and actually better than what I did. I had the dress still, but I didn't have her bow, and I didn't have her shoes or socks. But this one here had her shoes, her nylons, or her tights, and her little dress, and her bow in her hair. So there we go. Wonderful, wonderful, whoops, wonderful stuff. So I hope you enjoy seeing these 2 here. They were wonderful to work on. I just love, they were easy to work on too, very easy. And easy to revive and bring back to life again and get them where they need to be in life. And that is on my shelf. Now they're going to stay in here for up till past Christmas, and then I'm going to bring them in. I was hoping one thing I could do with them, I'm hoping to, is to get them a Christmas outfit. I think I'm going to go through some of my doll outfits, and I'm going to bring them in, and I'm going to have them on my mantle where I put them in Christmas outfits. I think that would be nice of the fireplace. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. If I can't, well, that's okay. I thought I'd do one in a red bow and a green bow. Wouldn't that be cute? I don't know. Some thinking there. But anyways, I had to show them to you because I was so happy to get them done and just to have them, you know, I got to show them off, of course. You know, this is what it's all about. But tell me about your childhood doll. If you make videos, let me see your childhood doll. This is just one of many of my childhood dolls. I had a bucket full of them because I was the second granddaughter born. So I got a lot of hand-me-down dolls, which I did not care about at all. If I got a doll handed into my arms, she was mine. And I loved them all. But, and I have my Aunt Judy's doll that I want to work on as well after. I'm trying to think what I want to do after the quintuplets are done. And I want to work on my Aunt Judy's doll. I've made my mind up. That's the next doll I'm going to. And I want to root her. And I want to get her body put to, buy a body for her and get her together. I think she's going to be fabulous when she's done. But here this is. These are the two dolls. My Aunt Gail gave me this doll. That's who it is. My Aunt Gail and Uncle Kevin. They're the ones that gave me this doll here for my 9th birthday. And so anyways, I still have them. I'm so glad I kept them. And they made it through all the moves. They went from my family home to my first apartment, from my first apartment to my husband and I's first home, and now to our second home here. And she made it through all those moves. So that's great. She did it. She made it, you know. So you never know what you throw away along the line. You go look at things. You go, you know what? Maybe she's not worth it. But she was. She's so worth it, you know. And I'm so glad I got her. And I kept her, you know. So maybe you have some of your childhood dolls still. If you make videos, let me see them. I would love to see your childhood dolls. If you got them, and if you make videos, that would be nice to see, you know. Or you want to just tell me below what your childhood doll was. I'd be glad to hear it, just to read about it. So I do read all comments, and thank you for the comments I've been getting. And, you know, I enjoy everything. You know, I can't get, I get into my computer and I'm just like happy just to see what's there. So, but, and to all my subscribers, thank you, both old and new, and in the middle. That's what I say all the time. I thank all of you for joining me on these doll journeys that we go through of fixing up our dolls and bringing back some memories. You know, I remember wearing my knee socks to school. You know, we didn't wear little socks around our ankles like we did maybe in the 50s, 60s, you know. That was early 60s. When I hit about the 70s, knee socks came out. And every little girl wore their knee socks, you know. And I think a lot of us who were born in that time will remember our childhood years were about our knee socks. I probably did wear more ankle socks in my younger, maybe around 5, 6 in that zone. But as the 70s approached, this is what I wore. So that's why I gave her knee socks. Now, if I do remember correctly, I'm trying to remember. I think she did have more like an ankle sock, I think. I can't remember completely, but that part of it. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I gave her knee socks. I think they look cute with her little dress anyways. I want to bring out that 1970, verge of the 1970s, and the Brady Bunch Tammy look. Because I remember wearing them just as well. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a lot more to come. I had to get out here. I've been missing my doll shop. I've been busy with so many other things right now. And anyways, thank you for joining me. And a lot more to come. And I hope you enjoyed this, seeing these two girls. And Susan and Suzette. There they are. That's what I'm going to call them. Or we can call her Suzanne, I guess, too. We can go Susan and Suzanne. Or Susan or Suzanne and Suzette. It doesn't matter, do they? Does it? Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining me. A lot more to come. Leave me a thumbs up if you can. I do appreciate that. And a comment. I will read them. Thanks again for joining me. And more to come. Bye-bye.